Good morning, everybody. This is Lorraine Alternative Homesteading. It's May 12, 2023 at 11:09 a.m. Eastern Time. Today, I'm going to discuss due process, and I apologize. This is very long overdue. I wanted to record this entire series. I've got 3 separate videos over the last couple of days, but as you know, I have a visitor, Jeff, the American guinea pig and cash cow, and a little Miss Bella. Jeff was very helpful this morning. He helped pull the weeds that the criminals planted in my garden beds. But let's get to it. But before we do, please hit the thumbs up to fight the cyber stalkers. So what is due process? My due process, your due process, our due process of law. Due process is a fundamental principle of law that ensures fair treatment and protection of individuals' rights within a legal system. It is a constitutional concept that guarantees that individuals are entitled to certain procedural safeguards before they can be deprived of life, liberty, and property by the government. The concept of due process is rooted in the idea of justice and the protection of individual liberties, and it ensures that the government operates within the bounds of the law and treats individuals fairly. Due process rights are typically found in constitutional documents such as the United States Constitution and other legal systems worldwide. There are 2 main aspects of due process. 1, there are the procedural due process. This refers to the procedures and methods that the government must follow when taking legal action against an individual. So these are procedures that they must follow before taking legal action against an individual. And it ensures that individuals have notice. You hear this, folks? It ensures that individuals have notice of the charges or actions against them, and provides them with an opportunity to present their case, challenge evidence, and be heard by an impartial decision maker. Procedural due process guarantees the right to a fair trial, including the right to legal representation and the right to confront witnesses, the right to present evidence, and the right to appeal. This means that you have a right to subpoena people like your neighbors, like the county lawyer, like the sheriff's department, every police officer that falsified a report. You have a right to subpoena my favorite Bureau of Investigation. You have a right to subpoena Fusion Center operatives. Take interrogatories and depositions. You have that right. Under due process, number 2, substantive due process. This aspect focuses on the fairness and reasonableness of the laws themselves. It ensures that laws do not infringe upon fundamental rights and liberties without a compelling justification. Substantive due process involves evaluating whether a law is constitutional and whether it violates protected rights, such as freedom of speech. You hear that, folks? Freedom of speech, YouTube. Do you hear that, YouTube? Freedom of speech, religion, or privacy. You hear that, my favorite Bureau of Investigation, Fusion Center operatives? Privacy. No perverts allowed. No peeping Toms, peeping Janes. No perverts. No pervert spies allowed. The concept of due process varies across legal systems, but the underlying principle remains consistent that individuals should be treated fairly and their rights should be protected when dealing with the government's actions or decisions. Do you hear that, folks? We have a right to be treated fairly, and that our rights should be protected when dealing with the government's actions or decisions. Do you hear that, Manalapan Police Department? Criminals? Due process is a cornerstone of the rule of law. The law. And it is crucial for maintaining a just and equitable society. So, folks, I look forward to your questions and comments down below. I'm a little tongue-tied this morning because I'm getting a little pissed off even reading this. We are all entitled to due process. It is a fundamental principle of law that ensures fair treatment and protection of individuals' rights within the legal system. There are no secret little FISA courts behind the scenes. There are no secret processing. There are no secret warrants. Nothing secret. There's no little law enforcement privilege. And we're going to get to that next. The little privileged folks. Do you know who's imprivileged? Who feels entitled? Malignant narcissists, folks. But we're going to get there next. This is Lorraine, Alternative Homesteading, signing off for now.